This is one of the first towns to reveal the karstic wonders of northern Apulia. Geomorphologically, it is located in the central western area of the Gargano Promontory. This area is characterized by the presence of the major garganic reliefs and a considerable concentration of karst morphologies. Here, meteoric waters easily infiltrate the fractured limestones and feed the deep water circulation. It is therefore not surprising that areas such as this can boast the presence of some of the most beautiful caves on the promontory. In particular, in this karstic plateau characterized by the presence of large limestone blocks resembling huge millstones, there is a cave defined as the most beautiful in the Gargano. Even before explorers and experts embarked on an in-depth study of the cavity, generations of curious people were fascinated by that modest opening, which today is protected by a metal cage, safeguarding this karstic environment of rare B. The first ambience presents itself as a sloping gallery, the entire development of which is characterized by stalagmites of different sizes and imposing columns that make the passage less easy and somewhat complex. Most of the speleothems in the first 20 meters appear reddish in color. This generally occurs when the limestone is not pure, which indicates the presence of residual minerals in the soil, such as iron oxides and clay minerals. So-called coralloids stand out on the wall. Globular, branched forms, welded to the wall by a thin stalk. This first chamber concludes with a striking little room where the red-brown of imposing stalagmites contrasts with the milky white of the forest of stalactites propped on the ceiling. Continuing northwest, one crosses a narrow passage and comes to a natural terrace overlooking an imposing cavern. The feeling of wonder blends with that of someone who knows they are about to experience a great adventure. Scattered phrases from Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth appear here and there in the mind of those about to embark on a steep 18-meter incline. During the descending phase, the eye is captivated by the presence of majestic stalagmites and richly decorated columns reaching up to the vault. Stalactites of various sizes adorn the top of the cavern, while on the right side countless majestic draperies seem to sumptuously welcome the This part of the cave reaches its peak towards the end of the descent, where many seem to see a veritable petrified altar, adorned with marvelous organ-pipe-like concretions extending up to the vault. At this point, the cavity gives the most determined explorers one last chamber. It is accessed through a narrow passage, made difficult by the presence of extraordinary streaky curtain formations, which require safe and delicate maneuvers. The effort is soon repaid. A veritable treasure room is revealed, before the incredulous eyes of those who thought they had already seen the most beautiful part of the cave. Anthodites, and pure inflorescences composed of calcite crystals, reveal the unknown talents and gifts of an enchanting nature, that is never short of wonders. As one ascends the cave, one feels mixed emotions. On the one hand, there is the full satisfaction of having lived an unforgettable experience in a unique and spectacular place. On the other, it is not easy to leave this extraordinary rabbit hole. It is not every day that one gets to explore the world below. A world that, perhaps more than anything else, brings to mind alien landscapes of an unknown planet, capable of instilling a powerful combination of curiosity, wonder and mystery. Mystery partly stems from the stories and legends that have been passed down for decades, and which continue to fuel the imagination of new generations. Treasures hidden by a local elf, the discovery of swords and tools that can be traced back to brigands, secret passages leading all the way to the coast. These are just some of the tales that grandparents tell their children and grandchildren, and which help to envelop the cave in a veil of awe-inspiring respect.